This is Pioneer's DMH-1770NEX. This is an in-dash AM/FM digital media receiver with a 6.8-inch capacitive touchscreen. It's compatible with Apple CarPlay when connected to a compatible iPhone using a wired connection through USB. It's also compatible with Android Auto when connected to a compatible Android-based phone with a wired connection through USB. The DMH-1770NEX has 3 pairs of RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers and is backup camera ready and Sirius XM ready. The USB port can be used to connect your phone and play back MP3 or FLAC music and other high-resolution audio, as well as MP4 videos and still images. And the system features built-in Bluetooth for both hands-free calling and wireless streaming audio. Let's take a look and see what's in the box. All right, we'll just flip this over and pop that open. The first thing we see is the wireless remote control included in the box. There's a wireless remote control. Next, we have several different wire harnesses. Here's the input-output wire harness. So this is the RCA outputs and video output, rear video output. So RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers. Here is the input for the rear camera and steering wheel controls through a third-party adapter. Sirius XM for the SXV300 tuner we'll add on here. This is the wire harness for auxiliary input. And we have the electrical wire harness for connecting power and ground and all the electrical connections from the in-dash receiver over to the vehicle there. Next up, we have the Bluetooth microphone. Now, the Bluetooth microphone here is used for making hands-free phone calls, and it comes on a wire about 10 feet long or so for very flexible installation. Next up, we have some install screws. There's the install screws. And then we have the USB extension. Now, the USB port is on the back of this in-dash receiver, and so we include a USB extension in the box so you can bring that USB port up into the passenger compartment of your vehicle. And you can see this is a USB-A type of extension. Next up, we have the warranty card. Okay, there's the warranty card. And finally, we have the installation manual and quick start guide. There we go. Please remember, you can download a complete copy of the owner's manual for this product right onto your cell phone from pioneerelectronics.com. All right, let's pull the receiver up out of here. There it is. Okay. This is a digital media receiver, and that means it does not play CDs or DVDs. On the front panel of the DMH-1770NEX, the operation keys are built into the display on this button panel on the left side. The volume control is here. The home key is here. The voice activation key is here. This is a digital media receiver, and it does not play CDs. You'll do most of your interaction with the in-dash receiver with the 6.8-inch capacitive touchscreen display. On the back panel of the DMH-1770NEX, we'll start off with the AM/FM antenna from the vehicle, and that will plug in right here. You'll plug in the Bluetooth microphone right here. The Bluetooth microphone is used for hands-free Bluetooth phone calls and giving commands to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Next, we have a block of 4 white jacks here. On the top left is the jack for the dedicated backup camera input. The Pioneer DMH-1770NEX is designed to operate with the optional ND-BC8 backup camera from Pioneer. Also part of the top left white jack is the steering wheel remote control input. You can use your steering wheel controls to operate the in-dash receiver with the use of a third-party steering wheel control adapter. Additionally, there's an external mute. This can be used to mute the in-dash receiver with a temporary ground signal from an external device. The white jack on the top right is for adding on the optional SXV300 or a newer tuner from Sirius XM. The white jack on the bottom left is for the auxiliary input. This is a 3.5mm jack that can be used for both audio and video input. The white jack on the bottom right is for the RCA outputs. There are 3 pairs of RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers. They are set up as front, rear, and subwoofer outputs, and these are 2-volt RCA outputs. There's also an RCA output for an additional monitor. And this is where you'll plug in the power and ground wire harness connected to the vehicle. The Pioneer DMH-1770NEX has a built-in amplifier that's designed to operate up to 4 speakers in your vehicle. Here is the USB Type-A port that can be used for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. The USB port can also be used for music, movies, and still images through the use of a USB flash drive. And remember, we include a USB extension in the box to bring that USB port up into the passenger compartment of your vehicle. And that is Pioneer's DMH-1770NEX. And what's in the box?